Hello, in today's Footy Talk I am going to give you basic vocabulary for football positions, also some comparative language for beginners, and the best team in my life, the best 11 players I have seen in my life. Here I am in sunny England. It's lockdown, but people are walking because it's sunny. See you in the classroom. Okay, so let's start with some basic positions in football. First, the goalkeeper, or the GK, or you can say you play in goal. So in goal means the goalkeeper. More spoken language here is between the sticks. So you can say I play between the sticks. So that means you are a goalkeeper. Or we don't say this in Liverpool, but in net. You can say he plays in net, or you can be a goalie, which is spoken English. Then we have defenders. So defenders play in defense. And this is the British spelling of defense. I think in America they spell it with an S here. But more spoken English is you say at the back. So you can say I play at the back, which means you play in defense, which means you are a defender. Or maybe you are a midfielder. So this is the suffix here. ER, defend, defender, midfield, midfielder, attack, attacker. So the suffix is ER, and this makes it a person. So midfielders play in midfield, and spoken English maybe you can say in the engine room. So if you play in the engine room, it usually means in the center of midfield. So attackers, another word is maybe forwards or strikers, and they play in attack. Spoken English, you can say up front or up top. And then we also have wingers, so they play on the side, they play on the wing or on the flanks, and they are called wingers. Hello, so prepositions can be difficult when you are learning English. It is different prepositions in different languages. So I just want to give you some information about how you use them in football, but also when you are talking about your job. So when you are talking about your position in football, you use the preposition as. So for example, I play as a midfielder or a striker, which is similar with the verb work. So I work as a teacher, for example. So it's again your position. If you want to talk about your club or your company, you use the preposition for. So for example, he plays for Manchester United, or I work for a university. If you want to talk about the league or the country you work in, you use the preposition in. So for example, he plays in Serie A, or he plays in the French league, he plays in La Liga. Or if you want to talk about your industry when you are talking about your job, so I work in education, for example, or I work in health. Another preposition that is useful is very similar to I play for, is to be at somewhere, to be at a club. So we use the preposition at. So for example, Gabriel Jesus, he was at Palmeiras in Brazil before he came to England. So I sometimes see students using the preposition in, but here we use the preposition at. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please comment below. Maybe you can comment with what position you play as, who do you play for. See you in the next video.